Potatoes are more efficient than grains like wheat or maize because they yield more edible calories and proteins per hectare, about 7 to 9 tons compared to wheat's 3 to 5 tons. They also use much less water, needing roughly 290 liters per kilogram versus 1,000 liters for wheat, making them better suited for water scarce areas. The environmental impact of potato farming depends on practices used. Conventional intensive farming relies on synthetic fertilizers and pesticides, causing soil degradation, water pollution, and more greenhouse gases. Sustainable methods like crop rotation, organic fertilizers, and reduced tillage reduce harm by improving soil health and biodiversity. Irrigation raises yields but can increase water and energy use if not managed. Potato farming affects soil health due to deep tillage needed for tuber growth, which disrupts soil structure and can cause subsoil compaction, reducing water infiltration and root growth. Frequent disturbance also increases soil erosion, especially on slopes, leading to nutrient loss. Harvesting with heavy machinery further compacts soil, harming aeration and beneficial microorganisms. Crop rotation. Growing different crops in succession preserves soil health and nutrients. Potatoes are nutrient heavy and repeated planting depletes soil, lowering yields and increasing fertilizer use. Rotating with legumes or cereals restores nitrogen, breaks pest cycles, and boosts soil organic matter and microbiome diversity, supporting long term productivity. Monoculture. Growing one crop repeatedly over large areas simplifies farming and can boost short term yields but increases risks. It makes crops vulnerable to pests and diseases which can spread quickly and cause major damage. The Irish potato famine of 1845 to 1852 illustrates monoculture's risks. Ireland's dependence on a few genetically similar potato varieties made crops vulnerable to late blight, which destroyed harvests, caused famine, and mass emigration. Genetic uniformity allowed the disease to spread rapidly, showing how monoculture can lead to catastrophic crop failure. Genetic diversity in crops boosts resilience against pests, diseases, and environmental stresses like drought and soil salinity. Using diverse potato varieties reduces crop loss risk and supports sustainability. Breeding programs often incorporate wild and traditional varieties to enhance this diversity and improve resilience. Potato cultivation typically involves substantial use of chemical pesticides and fertilizers to protect crops from pests, disease, and to boost yields. However, intensive chemical use poses serious risk to both environment and human health. Pesticides can contaminate soil and water and negatively affect non target organisms such as beneficial insects, birds, and aquatic life, causing disruptions to ecosystems. Fertilizer runoff contributes to nutrient pollution, causing problems like algal blooms and dead zones in aquatic systems. Human exposure to pesticides through food residues, polluted water, or workplace contact can result in acute poisoning and long term health issues, including cancer, neurological disorders, and reproductive problems. Potatoes are particularly prone to pest and disease problems such as late blight, Colorado potato beetles, and aphids. To manage these threats, growers often apply multiple pesticides treatments throughout the growing season. This repeated use increases the likelihood of pesticides residue remaining on harvested tubers. The thin skin of potatoes and storage conditions can also affect residue persistence, meaning potatoes often rank among vegetables with higher pesticides residues in food safety reports. The potato is one of the most vital food crops worldwide, ranking fourth in global production after maize, rice, and wheat. Its widespread cultivation and versatility makes it a critical staple in global food security. Native to the Andes Mountains in South America, the potato was first domesticated by indigenous people over 7,000 years ago. It was introduced to Europe in the late 16th century after the Spanish conquest of the Americas. From there, it spread rapidly across Europe and later to Asia and Africa due to its high yield, calorie density, and adaptability to different climates and soils. In many regions, the potato helped support population growth and served as a vital backup crop during cereal shortage. Its short growing season and ability to thrive in poor soils contributed to its success. Today, potatoes are grown in over 150 countries. The leading producers include China, India, Russia, and Ukraine, and then the United States. The crop's adaptability allows it to grow in diverse environments from highland Peru to arid parts of China, making it an asset for food systems facing climate change. And in the bottom right, you will see a link to a video that shows all the food production countries and who leads it. And it's a cool little short video to check out. Potatoes play a major economic role as both a subsistence and a commercial crop. They provide income and employment for millions of farmers, traders, and workers globally. In developing countries, smallholder farmers benefit from the potato's short growing cycle and high productivity per hectare, which makes it an important cash crop. The potato is also a key raw material in food processing industries. Its value chain includes seed production, storage, processing, transport, and export, making it a powerful engine for rural and agribusiness development. The global expansion of fast food, especially the popularity of French fries and chips, has significantly shaped potato demand. Major fast food chains such as McDonald's and KFC have driven a preference for specific potato varieties that meet strict criteria for size, shape, texture, and storage life. As a result, varieties like Russet Burbank, known for its long tubers and low sugar content, dominate industrial production in countries like the US and Canada. This market pressure has led to narrowing of genetic diversity in commercial production and the rise of monoculture systems to meet uniform supply needs. In contrast, traditional and local varieties are often marginalized despite the resilience and nutrient value.